Thank you. I'm glad you could join me as we discuss issues to do with our careers, the laws that are established to guide us as employees and employers, and more importantly, for us to learn from each other. Today I'm going to discuss an issue that I think is very important we understand, because over my over 10 years experience, I kid you not, I've fired over, I'd say, into hundreds of people, and today I am well pleased to discuss with us about summary dismissal and the reason as to why your employer can decide to summary dismiss you. One of the reasons reason number one as to why your employer will summary dismiss you will be to do with theft. When you steal from your employer and beyond reasonable doubt, it can be proved that you've actually stolen from the employer. It's called pilferage. I hope I got that right. When you're caught stealing, the employer can actually dismiss you summarily without giving you notice. Summary dismissal in a layman's language means being let go without being given notice. Normally, if you are to be terminated from your employer, there is a notice period that will be required from the employer to give you before they let you go. In summary dismissal, that notice is not given. And so one of the reasons for that will be when you're caught stealing and beyond reasonable doubt it can be established that indeed you are stealing. Another reason number two, will be issues to do with insubordination. Insubordination, put in a layman's language, is basically not respecting the person in authority. You can go behind their back and do things. You can talk things to them that shows you completely have no regard to them, and that is insubordination. And so when it can be established that you are insubordinating the person, probably your supervisor, your manager, or any person in authority over you, then you can be dismissed on account of insubordination. Reason number three will be issues to do with the work performance, in terms of how do you do your work. If I'm expected to wash a glass and I'm not washing it to the best of my ability, then it is also room for summary dismissal. And the reason for that is, if I'm employed to wash a glass, I am expected to wash it the best way possible as per the standard operating procedures. So if I'm not able to perform this work as per the standard operating procedures and the expectations of the employer, then the employer can also summary dismiss me. The burden of proof is from the employer to the employee. Reason number four as to why you can also be summary dismissed from the workplace will be intoxicating, or rather getting intoxicated while at the workplace. Getting intoxicated is purely and simply put kulewa ukiwa kazini. So if you are to get drunk while at the workplace without the permission of the employer, or it's not in your duty to be drunk while at the workplace, you are not expected to be drunk while at the workplace, then the employer can also summary dismiss you if you get intoxicated while at the workplace. I've worked in hospitality industry, and in the hospitality industry we get sometimes barmen testing. We have wine testing, gin testing. When there's a new product in town, they test, and they can only do that with the authorization of the people in authority. Could it be your manager or the general manager of the establishment? So in such a situation, you will not be fired or summary dismissed. I thought you should know the various reasons and the various scenarios that can render you being summary dismissed, and simply put, that is being let go without being given any notice. I think it's just important that each and every employee understands the outcome of each and every activity, each and every thing that you do. It has a repercussion, and the repercussion might be you being summary dismissed without any notice. And in some organization, the collective bargaining agreements provides that if you're summary dismissed, you even lose your benefits, part of your benefits. And it's very important that you be aware of that, so that you can avoid some of these pitfalls that can render you jobless, but on a summary dismissal. It's also not good for you in terms of your reputation, because it remains with your employer that you're summary dismissed. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Collins Peru, and that has been my time.